Man, oh man, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, or also known as PSO2 NGS's global launch, is right at the corner, and there are going to be a lot of new and veteran players that will dive into it. So I decided to make a quick rundown of the things that we can expect after playing the closed beta test. This video will help us set our expectations, especially the overall gameplay. If you like helpful guides or tips like this one, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon to stay updated with the weekly content that we are releasing. Now let us start with the classes available upon launch. Hunter specializes in close range combat that can devastate its enemies with deadly strikes and counters. Fighter takes advantage of its speedy style of gameplay that can unleash a flurry of attacks. Ranger and Gunner take out their foes with deadly rifle shots and bullet rains. Force and Techner overwhelm their enemies with flashy and exploding magic, aka techniques. If you are a PSO2 veteran, you'll ask where is the Braver class and the Sign classes? Sadly, these classes are not available yet, but there is a high chance that they will be added to the game soon. And to my fellow Bravers and Phantoms, persevere until we see the light of day. Now that we do have a brief idea about the available classes at launch, let's move on to the visuals. For those who don't know, PSO2 was designed with a sci-fi futuristic anime theme, so if you are into this kind of stuff, you are in the right place. And compared to the vanilla PSO2, it is clear as day that New Genesis has stunning visuals that make us players be immersed in its open world design, which I will talk more later on. Even at high settings with just having a GTX 1060, I cannot help but appreciate my surroundings. Players can enjoy wide plains with astonishing views, mountain tops that let you view the horizon, thick forests that you can hover onto, and finally a detailed and eye-candy character models. With the visuals out of the way, let's move on to the meat of NGS, its overall gameplay progression. Character creations comes first, and same with PSO2 Vanilla, you can customize your character looks ranging from body builds, height, and more, and this is where you select your initial class as well. Before I continue, everything that I'm going to talk about here may be changed when the actual game launched, since all of the experience that I have here came from the closed beta test. I'm not going to be detailed on each feature that I will be showing in here, such as what ideal builds or classes for this and that, optimal farming locations and all. The main goal of this video is for the viewers to have a brief idea of how the game flows or progress. Of course, I will be releasing helpful guides for this game soon and covering those said parts, so be sure to stay tuned for it and moving forward. When the tutorial is done, you will be teleported to the central city, which is your central hub in the initial area, and this is where players do get their quests, upgrade weapons, buy items, improve class builds, and even do transactions in an online market via personal shops. In the tutorial, you will be introduced to the core mechanics of the game, and after completing it all, you will start focusing on upgrading your character by increasing your level and hunting for better gear. You are free to roam around, however, there are specific areas where you need to go first to get a decent amount of experience. If you fight enemies that have 10 more levels than yours, you will not get high experience, so power leveling will not work by fighting stronger mobs. Enemies with 1 to 5 levels more than yours are the ideal ones, so make sure to pay attention to that. While leveling your characters, you are constantly on the lookout of new cocoons and reoccurring devices, towers that give you the ability to fast travel around the map. Cocoons are tower-like buildings that have a set of challenges in them that you need to complete. After successfully done so, you will be rewarded with class skill points that you can use to further improve your builds. And cocoons are really scattered across the map, and it is highly recommended to track down these structures as soon as you can. Well, you guys already have the locations of the cocoons mapped out here, so be sure to note it as well, so when the actual game arrives, you're all set. Aside from these structures, players will find themselves around the region mag daily. Compared to the original PSO2, we feed the mag with the items for buffs that affects not only yourself but all players in the region. The mag provides an enjoyable drop rate buffs, and it's more of a group effort to sustain this mag. A pretty cool feature in my opinion, so keeping an eye out for this one is a good thing to do, and you will do it anyway since it is one of your daily missions. After completing all the cocoon challenges and getting Ryuker devices, you are now back with XP farming, completing daily to weekly missions for rewards. Aside from straight killing or mobbing, you will be caught up with constant instances in the area called trials. Trials have different kinds of objectives, but most of them will be straight killing. This will net you good rewards including XP and Meseta. Aside from trials, you have the PSE Burst Climax event wherein you will be dealing with the hordes of enemies and ultimately killing the last target to get good loot. Hold on, we're not finished yet. Some rare enemies spawn around the map, usually squeezed in between trials, so keep an eye out for that as well. The last major thing that I want to tackle is urgent quests. These quests are usually challenging quests and have their schedule at least in the vanilla PSO2. I was lucky enough to participate in one during the closed beta, and man, it was absolutely amazing. Players will gather up to participate in this quest to slay a fearsome foe and gain rare loot. Urgent quests are usually 80 to 30 minutes long, so always come prepared and allot ample amount of time. Let's have a quick rundown. You do have trials that commonly spawn around the area with rare enemies appearance in between PSE Burst Phenomenon and Urgent Quest. Looking at this, you already have an idea that you will be engaged with a barrage of fights with little rest in between. That can keep you engaged and immersed in my opinion, and if you find the combat pleasing, then this is a huge plus for you. I found the whole flow and process engaging and worthwhile even in playing in solo, since the overall combat feels smooth as butter. I kinda want to always smash things out and engage myself from countless battles, not just to farm XP but to have fun with NGS's combat system. How much more if you play with your friends and all, so definitely consider that one out as well. One good news that I have for you is PSO2 NGS is free to play. Yes, you heard that right, it is free to play. Same thing with the vanilla version. You still have SG and R credits to buy glamours in the game. Players can use these credits to gacha cool looking clothes and accessories like in the original, and I didn't encounter any pay to win or overpowered items in the gacha during the closed beta experience, but who knows what they will apply when the actual game hits. They will probably stick with the premium clothes like usual, so you don't need to worry about that. They will probably stick with the premium clothes like usual or stick with the old design. They already proven this working, so there's really a high chance that they're gonna do it again. That's all that I have for this quick rundown, and I hope this video gives you at least an idea of what to expect in the game, or at least a glimpse of it, so you can decide whether you'll dive into it or sit this one out. I have high hopes for this game and definitely will play at launch, and with the system that they come up with, I can't help but to have fun with it the whole time during the closed beta experience. I want to know what you guys think about the game after watching this video. Veterans of PSO2 and newcomers alike, let's talk about it in the comments below. What classes you find cool and all? I'm gonna be a hunter since there's no braver, so I really don't have a choice. And also, if you find this video helpful or you want helpful guides like these, consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. You can also find ways to support us in the description section below, so don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you will be updated with the weekly content that we are releasing. As always, thanks for watching the video. And for more of PSO2 NGS content, keep it locked here at JRPG Samurai. Stay awesome, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.